Sit down beside me as I go to bed. Tell me a story that fills up my head. As I lay sleeping, I dream of each word and go to the places I heard. Tell Me a Story, which is the first song I wrote, was specifically written for the program that I present to schools. Tell me a story of dragons and kings, heroes and villains and magical rings, myths and legends and folktales galore. Tell me, or just tell me more. I love getting children actively involved in the stories that I tell. We went a little further, and there he met Ms. Ladder. Ms. Ladder was leaning up against the building. And Ms. Ladder said, "Drakesdale, where are you going?" Drakesdale said, "I'm going to the king to get my money back." "Well, that sounds like fun," said Ms. Ladder. "Can I come too?" "Well, sure. You never can have too many friends. But you know, on those wooden legs of yours, it might take you a while to get there. But tell you what, if you make yourself real small, I'll put you down into my gizzard with Mr. Fox, and I'll carry you there." "Well, that sounds like a great idea." So Ms. Ladder, very small, Drakesdale swallowed it, and off he went down the road. Quack, 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 I'm going to get my money back. Quack, 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 I'm going to get my money back. There was a school that invited me in to do something about learning and the positive aspects of learning. So I wrote the songs. I learned more about that, and you have to be creative. Oh, I learned more about that. Yes, I learned more about that. I looked it up and I checked it out. Oh, I learned more about that. I started school when I was 5 and thought I'd take a look, see if I could learn to read and get things from a book. My teacher told me what to do, I followed close behind. As I improved, the skills I learned would just fill up my mind. Oh, I learned more about that. Yes, I learned more about that. I looked it up and checked it out. Oh, I learned more about that. A lot of the stories I tell are from children's literature, where the kids can follow up my tellings by going to the library and take out the books the stories came from. Soon all the villagers with the mayor in the front marched down, going, "On to Bunya's! On to Bunya's!" To Bunya's tumble-down old cottage, where they found her there on the ground, still wringing her hands and pounding the earth. The mayor walked up to her and said, "Bunya, you've done a most horrible thing." She looked up at him and said, "You're telling me? I know. But it was all a mistake. I was trying to prove to the children that I wasn't a witch, and I made a motion and said, 'Hocus pocus.'" All of a sudden, there was a loud thunderclap and a crashing bolt of lightning, and all the mothers and fathers were turned into pigs. "Oh no," cried Bunya, "I've done it again." And she was so shaken she had to go into her house for a cup of tea with lemon in it. I've gone back to school 4 years after I performed there, and kids will come up to me and remember stories that I told. "You're the donut guy. You're the guy with the princess who got away." And it's amazing how much story they remember. Story is a very powerful tool in education. At times the things I try to do are hard right from the start. I want to give it up, but then I listen to my heart. With friends' support and inner strength, I stick with my own plan. As I succeed, I demonstrate. To me, I know I can. Because I believe in me. I know I can do it. I can be anything that I've dreamed to be. And you can help me do it. I believe in me. I just keep on trying. I will do my best to have great success together, because I believe in me. I'm always looking for new ideas. I'm always looking for new stories and trying to expand the work that I already have. Bottom line is, I enjoy telling stories. I enjoy working with kids.
Like the butterflies, can float very free.
Tell me a story of dragons and kings, heroes and villains and magical rings, myths and legends and folktales galore. Tell me or just tell me more. Tell me or just tell me more.